All right, so we're going to do another Spider-Man video. We're going to do it on these two, and I'm going to throw this one in there too. So we're going to review Amazing Spider-Man number 20 and Superior Spider-Man number 5. We're going to do this for a reason. Just like the last video where I talked about this, you have two Spider-Man books that came out on the same day, right? They're $4 a piece, and it's like $8 for two Spider-Man books. This is a point that your boy Zach makes a lot too, and I think it's a very good one. The price is too much. $8 for two books. That literally, like, it only took me 10 minutes to read these two. And, 15 on a really good comic. I'll spend if the art's really good. I'll go back and read it again or just look at it and appreciate it. I got to tell you, the art's not that great in these. So I like the artist on this, Ramos, that did this. I think he's talented. Sometimes, though, he rushes. But for the most part, it's passable. It's passable art. I don't mind it. He's done better, though, for sure. And then you have Superior Spider-Man, which is good, but it looks cheap. There's just something about the tint. And it's more so on the colorist that it looks bad. I don't know what it is with these colors. They're just really bland and boring. And then let's get to this one real quick. I want to go over. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 19.HU. So what that is it's a tie-in to Hunted, which is the main event of Spider-Man, which is going on right now. And for $4 on an Amazing Spider-Man book, this is their flagship book. This is the big one. This is the one that, makes them the most money, is all their Spider-Man stuff. That's why they put so many out. Even though they compete with themselves. It's stupid. I don't know who runs that. I don't know who runs the show over there. CB Cebulski's too busy running around eating sandwiches, getting Santa Anima her coffee. The dude's trash. He's garbage. I don't know what he does all day. The dude doesn't run anything. He hasn't done anything to really make me think that this company is improving because, he goes and gets Jonathan Hickman. Okay. And I found it funny. He's got like Hickman all over the books. It's like, man, that, and he's done great stuff. I'm actually kind of excited about him to come back, but how many people are actually pumped for that? Like, how many people, I'm sure a lot of people that watch this channel know who he is, but the average person probably doesn't remember him. That was a long time ago. In fact, I would say probably most people have walked away. But Cebulski's he's an idiot, man. He hasn't changed anything. Marvel's still running itself into the ground. And, yeah. So, here's the reason why. I want you to look at this, right? You look at this cover, right? You look at this. You open this up. You look at how everybody looks, right? They at least look like, normal humanoid people. And then, you open this up. And it becomes JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now it just looks like trash. It looks like, everyone looks like they're a little kid. It's like some little kid fetish thingy. And everyone looks weird. They have these weird Cabbage Patch doll faces where they look like little children. And gremlins sometimes, or old people. It's like a cross between like a baby and an old ass person. I don't get it. This dude's not for Spider-Man. I don't know why he's on Spider-Man. This dude's art is trash. They keep bringing him back. Like, he had a run. Like, he had like 4 issues where he was on Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man, the headline book. And the whole time, like, this is terrible. I almost stopped buying the book. And I'm going to be honest, I skimmed through this book. I couldn't read it. This art just does not fit this book at all. And I was really pissed when I opened it up and I saw this art style. Since they keep using him, he's obviously on the rotation and he's not going anywhere. This will bring down sales on this book, and they don't even care. There's like, well, anybody can go on there. Nothing matters. We don't need any kind of uniformity. When it comes to these books, it doesn't matter. We don't care. It don't matter. Like, I didn't even read this book. I was going to do a video on it, and I decided not to because it's like, I didn't even read the story. I didn't read the story at all. I had no interest in it. So, I'm done. Put it over there in the puppy kennel. where it belongs. So she'll piss on it because she's still potty trained, you know. So I'm gonna leave it in there. I'm gonna lay it down in there. Actually, I'm really gonna do this because she's still a puppy, so we keep the little kennel in here so we can take her out when she cries. And I'm actually gonna lay that comic down as padding to be dog piss. Do you a dog piss collector? I'm really gonna do that. I'm not kidding. Because I've been putting newspaper. I don't buy newspaper, or anything like that. And those puppy pads are expensive. So it's, hey, why not just use this comic? I'll get my $5 back. So anyway, let's go over these two. I actually like these two a little bit, but I still have the problem with these being sold on the same day. This is Hunted by Spiderman, like Amazing Spider-Man. Nick Spencer's on it. This is a whole event where Craven has captured, he tricked a bunch of people that, they do the trophy hunter safari hunts over in Africa. Well, he went and got them and said, hey, come here. He hooks them all up in a VR headset and takes a lot of the animal totem characters and puts them in Central Park with this dome over it so no one can get in or out. And it looked like they were going to hunt the animal characters, but it turns out it was the other way around, is that these people are all cowards, which I agree with. I don't know. I'm sure this is a statement he's making with these in a way, and I actually agree with it because I think that it's cowardice to go, you pay somebody to track the lion and then you shoot it. And I think a lot of times they even trank it and stuff. Like, go hunt it, I've been bear hunting. You can pay somebody to go do it for you. It's stupid. But the lizard gets in there. I guess it was his plan. Oh, and Black Cat making so many appearances. Well, there you go. That's why she's getting her own book. You got Scott Campbell drawing her. She looks really good right there on that cover. I might check it out. I like Black Cat, but that's why she's been in so many Spider-Man books. Surprise! That's okay, though. This is a female character everyone likes. So as long as I don't put some crazy, deranged SJW NPC chick to write it, maybe it can be a good book about like crimes and stuff. So we'll see. But people actually like her, so maybe that'll be good. So basically, young Craven wants to fight, and looks like he's gonna be the villain. And we find out if these people die, they die in the dome. So you can see here, they actually kill this guy, which freaks out all of the other people. And now the tables have turned. They show their cowardice, and all of the people that are trapped in there are now going to go after these people and try to kill them. So now things have kind of changed. Now it's going to be pretty much Spider-Man against all of those villains, and I think that that's an interesting plot point. And eventually it'll be a showdown with Craven. So we'll see how it goes. So far, I'm liking this series quite a bit. I'm still liking Superior Spider-Man. This one was pretty good. You had you have him doing some super stupid stuff. Like so he's dating again. So if you don't know, this is Dr. Octopus inside like a superior body. And he goes and he's dating this chick in this one. But it was funny. He ends up telling her, like, I need to tell you something. Like right away, he's like, yeah, I was Dr. Otto Octavius. And she gets freaked out and she's like, I just need to use your bathroom. He's like, oh, it's right back there. She runs out the door. And then he drops down. He's like, look, I'm a hero now. And she freaks out. It got a laugh out of me. I enjoyed it. And the book ends with, it turns out there's a demon infestation in the city. And him and Dr. Strange have a back and forth and end up coming together to fight this dude who I forget who he is. It's pretty good. I enjoy the Superior Spider-Man. I don't think it's for everybody. Some people like him, some people don't. But putting this book against this book definitely kills it. I think that's a terrible idea. You need to stagger these out and put one Spider-Man book out, at least not multiple. Maybe put out less trash books that nobody reads, and you can afford to do these things. Like, no one can buy all of these books. Your books are too expensive. DC actually cuts back on books and has a limited amount of books now, but Marvel's like, well, guess that means we can flood the market now. You guys are morons, man. CB Cebulski, get your ass out of the subway and at your computer and read the market, punk. Peace.